bit about my journey and just give you some little bits and snippets of advice, what I felt has helped me along the way of my life and of my journey. You know, it's quite daunting when you reach over 40. I like to say I'm still on the right side of 40, but you know how it is. And then you have to go and you have to be confident and positive enough to go and to step out of your comfort zone and go and enter into a pageant like Mrs. South Africa. So I just wanted to give you a few tips because, you know, I always believe my whole journey is about empowering women and making women feel confident and better about themselves, and to know that you can achieve anything you want, that you can be anything you want, and you can do anything you want as long as you believe. So what I've done, I've just got a few notes which I'll refer to, and I believe that if you take these little nuggets of information, it will really help you to move forward in your life. I believe it's, as I said, this has been a great journey for me, and this has helped me. So what I want you to know, just a little bit about myself as well. As Cameron said, I've been in the modeling beauty industry for, about 25 years, a long time. And it's been a whirlwind of a journey, but very exciting because I've got to travel the world with it. But with that as well, I've met women of all cultures, of all ages, of all professions worldwide. And it has been absolutely amazing because I love women. And my whole journey is to make women feel amazing. And so I also am an image consultant and a makeup artist. And all around, you know, with all of that, I find that it's all about making the best of who you are. First impressions count. I'm sure you've heard that saying 1,000,001 times. You know, you walk into a room and within 30 seconds, people have formed an impression of you without you even uttering a word. So that is quite something to believe, but it's true. It's been proven over and over again. So it's how you put yourself together, how you dress, how you carry yourself, having the confidence just to stand up straight, pull up from your hips, and feeling good about yourself. So always remember that your first impression is a lasting impression. Our biggest fear for all of us, whoever you are, is even actresses and whatever, singers and whoever the person is, I believe is that we're not good enough. Don't you feel that a lot of times you think, oh, I'm just not good enough, I'm not going to do this. All of us have those doubts. But it's up to you to change that feeling about yourself. It's up to you to make that effort to believe that you can. And by believing that you can, you will get the confidence and you will achieve. So basically, juggling our lives is hectic. Being women, women are amazing, I think. Sorry guys, but women are. Because we juggle life, we juggle our careers, we juggle our families, we juggle our children. We juggle just everything in our life. And the whole thing is learning to prioritize and learning to be able to ask other people to help you. Don't feel that you can be the only one. A lot of times we feel that, oh, I can only do this myself. But learn to help and to listen and lighten your load, to give it over to others to help you. It starts with you. You hold the key to moving forward. It is only you who stops yourself from being successful. With this Mrs. South Africa pageant, basically, you know, we look at it like there's 25 of us, and the only person we've got to look at it that you're competing against is yourself. Because you've got to just be yourself, be unique, and go out there and try your best. And that's the same for all of you ladies. It's about being unique. Everybody is different. Everyone is beautiful in different ways. But you must just take what you have and accept who you are and be unique in who you are. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman who's comfortable in their own skin. So it's to look at the little flaws you feel are flaws about yourself, and that's what I advise a lot of ladies to do in my image consulting courses and lessons, is if you don't like your say for example, your hips, or if you don't like your legs, then you look, but you've got, say you don't like your hips, but you've got the most exquisite legs, then accentuate that part of your body. You know, it's to go home. I want you all to go home today and to make an effort to just sit quietly by yourself, by a mirror, and look at your body. Just look at yourself and say, what about me is amazing? And just really, really be kind, because we're all too critical about ourselves. We're always like, oh, I wish my bottom was smaller, or I wasn't so flabby, or whatever the case might be. So it's all about just sitting and looking at yourself and saying, oh my goodness, I've got beautiful eyes, or my hair is like stunning. And learning to accentuate that part of yourself. Because once you learn to accentuate your good points and minimize your not so good points, you will straight away look better and be more confident about yourself. Also learn about yourself. I always find I love writing down. I write notes and lists and I tick off all the time, because I think it's so important to really get to know who you are. Our lives are so busy, so as I say, take that time. Look at your body, look at your positives and your negatives, and get to know yourself. See what sets you apart from the rest. And also, ladies, look at your passions. What is your passion? You've got to make a note of all these things and see what your passions are. And what stops you from achieving them is absolutely nothing at all. You know, I've just completed an inspirational book for women. It's called A New You. And basically, I mean, I'm not an author. I've never studied anything like journalism or anything like that. But what I've done is, it's my love and passion for women and for making women feel good about themselves. I've taken all my knowledge into a little book which women can use. It's a nice size book, and with this book they can, it covers everything about colour coding, what to wear for your body shape, all about skincare, hair care, and a lot of self-help internally as well. And I never thought I could publish a book, and I have, and it's very exciting for me. So what I'm trying to say is that you can try and do anything you want to do. You know, if you've got a beautiful voice, take singing lessons. If you can play an instrument, go for it. What is stopping you? And age is but a number. You know, when I was in the Mrs. South Africa thing, and we had to do this pageant, and we had to do all our questions and answers, and with the judges, a whole panel. I mean, in your 40s, and you've got to sit there, and you're being judged by 8 or 9 people. It's quite intimidating. And the age group as well, which I must tell you, in the Mrs. South Africa is between 25 and 50. So it's quite an age group, and it's quite, you know, all of that is quite daunting. But you've just got to be yourself, like I say. Put forward your dreams, tell them who you are and the love you have and what you want to achieve. And with all of you in your lives, it's all about that. It's learning about you, because once you know who you are, you can give the best of yourself to others as well. Okay, as I said, what do you want out of life? So I want you all to go home and just think of all the points I've spoken about today. Or else, while you're sitting here as well, just think about your goals. I want you to make little lists and think about your goals. What do you want out of life? You know, a lot of us are moms, and as I say, businesswomen and that, a businesswoman. But what do you really want out of your life? And I want you to make a whole list, and then from today you start moving forward to achieve those dreams. It really takes courage, as I say, to pursue your dreams and to make the best out of who you are. Also remember as well that actions speak louder than words. I get so tired of people who promise the world and who say a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's what you do that counts. At the end of the day, talk is cheap. I say that to a lot of friends of mine, you know, and that we must just go forward and do something, because it's actions that speak much louder than words. Also, it's not only outside how you look, it's how you feel in your mind. It's all the positiveness. Keep your mind healthy. Put positive thoughts in your mind. When I speak to a lot of ladies, I always say, get up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are beautiful, you can achieve, today is going to be a good day. And I promise you, with that outlook on life, it will be. If you get up and you feel terrible and everything's not working, then your day will crumble around you. It will just be so negative and so depressing and horrible. So it's all in the confidence and how you feel about yourself from the morning, making an effort every day, getting up and feeling confident in yourself. Also, if you're fit and healthy and you eat well, all those help you feel good because you look good. And it also helps your emotional being as well. So look after your health, eat nicely, and try and exercise. If you don't like the gym, go for walks along the beachfront, use the steps instead of lifts, all those sort of things. Just try and get a little bit of cardio into you as well during your days. I find my biggest gift and what I like to do the most is to help others. So because I feel if I help others and I put out kindness and a charitable way about me, then I feel that comes back to me in the way that it makes me feel good. So you've got to find also what makes you feel good, if it's helping others, if it's cooking for an older person, whatever it is. If you do something for others, it comes back and you feel so much better. So I feel that is very, very important. Just to leave you with a few plans for you, what I feel is also something that you must think about. Leave a legacy. I want to leave a legacy. I want to touch everybody's lives that I meet. And that is my whole thing. I want to be kind, loving, and charitable to whoever I meet. I'll never ever look down at anybody, whether they're the car guard, whether they're a cleaner, whether whoever I've met, the present. So from the top to the bottom of society, that you have to treat all people with respect and treat all people the same. Because who gives you the right to treat people badly? And that's a huge thing for me. That's one of my huge things that I deal with. And by that, by having kindness and being kind, you will leave a legacy, because everyone's lives that you touch will think, oh, that's a nice person. So that's very important. And smile, always smile. Because haven't you noticed, if you smile at someone, they smile back? Here we go. I got him to smile at me. So it's very true, always smile and be friendly, and you will straight away change the mood in a situation. You're never too old to learn something new. Oh my word, having a teenage daughter and son, believe you me, that I'm learning every day. So be open to it. Don't think you know it all, because none of us do. As I say, always go the extra mile for others. Always try and help somebody if they're struggling, if they're difficult, even by opening a door for somebody else. Always try and help someone. Very, very important, have me time. Oh my goodness, our lives are, as I said a million times, so frantic and so hectic that we never actually take time for ourselves. And that is so important, just to take even time to go for a pedi or a manicure, or have your hair done, or even lie on your bed and read a book. A new you, my book. So just take time for you. It's so important to take a breath and just be quiet. Okay. Try some new challenge. It's exciting as well to try something different, something totally out of the box. Why not? You only live once, and make your life amazing. And think before you speak. I'm a big one. I chat. I get so excited about things, and often I don't think before I speak. And that is so important, because words, once something's out, you can't take it back. And words hurt. They're sharper than a sword. They really can hurt, and you can really hurt people's feelings. So be careful with what you say. And lastly, to leave you with, believe you can, and you will. Good luck, and I hope that it was wonderful chatting to you today, and I hope that you managed to take a few little nuggets of what I've said, and I hope that I've inspired a few of you today. Thank you very much.